Hey, folks, there's a small group here. In fact, right now, I'm the only one here not named Dawson, but we are downstairs here in the American Red Cross building in Lexington, and this is where they do a lot of educational stuff. We also have can't see it because of the chairs, but there's a complete set of ham call license plates, all states, and I think the District of Columbia is up there too. Yeah, there's District of Columbia. A lot of cool stuff around here. They have a library in here.
Station.
Yeah, lots of Heathkit. I see a bunch of Heathkit stuff sitting here. Looks like my house. Whole bunch of other surplus stuff over here. There's more of the library. I started the bar's library back in the 1980s, I think. And on down that way is the K4KJQ Club Shack and some other stuff. So anyhow, as you can see, it's a small crew this evening, and they're going to have weather spotter training in our regular meeting room at 7. So we're meeting a little bit early and probably get don't move any further apart, please, if you don't mind.
We don't have to move.
So anyhow, we have David KB4ESN on the left, and then Linda AK4GZ, and Glenn AK4HA. All of them with the last name of Dawson. So let's think about our March luncheon. I got a text from oh, that's just from Glenn. Okay. Bring out the calendar. We had to, we canceled our February luncheon due to the weather. It just been so nasty here. The middle Thursday, I guess, would probably be the 19th, maybe the 26th. There will be NCAA tournament games starting at noon on the 19th. Now, whether Kentucky plays then or not, I have no idea. We won't know until they announce stuff. But Linda, what works best for you all, the 19th or the 26th?
The 19th.
19th is better? Let's just schedule it for the 19th, and if it ends up like the UK's playing at noon or something, then we can reschedule it. So.
And it'll be at Frisch's?
That's right. We're odd numbered month, so we'll be at Frisch's. We missed our trip to Denny's due to the weather. So March 19th. Then 11:30 at Frisch's. Okay. Now, Glenn, go ahead and tell us about the. You were starting to talk about the your regenerative receiver.
Ozark Patrol. And I got a couple pictures of it. And yeah,
all right.
It took me about a week to build it over, working on it off and on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they said it was a 2-hour kit. That means 2 weeks for me.
Yeah, well, it would for me too.
Anyway, it's a simple little receiver, and you can see it on, just Google Ozark. Ozark Patrol,
Mm-hmm.
and it's no problem to find. And there are a nice set of pictures with the kit. The guy who built it on there built a really nice cabinet around it. It's a gorgeous piece of furniture when he gets through with it. There are also on YouTube some nice demos of it. The demo that they use on that I saw on YouTube was used the first the beta generation, and they had the feedback capacitor. They were using a couple of wires round around each other and opened on the end for feedback, and it wasn't really stable. And the next generation came out was a what was it, 4.7 picofarad capacitor, and they put it instead of using those wires. And they say it's a whole lot more stable.
Mhm.
It happens to be that I broke that capacitor, and so I had to reorder it. So I haven't had it over here yet, and I'll let you know later if it's stable.
Mhm. Okay.
The soldering gun broke, and just little things like that.
Yeah.
I was almost done with it when I got through I had no close work to do with it at all, and I had one that plugs into the battery, a soldering iron, so we got that and hung it out of my 30 amp supply. It did fine to finish it up.
Mhm. Okay. Now what you'll have to do is you and Bobby will have to bring yours in, and we'll do a judging on which
Okay.
one has the best quality of assembly.
Assembly?
Of course, I think Bobby's was built by Barry Scanlon.
Well, that's not fair.
But so.
Well, mine's pretty clean.
Mhm.
Pretty clean.
All right. Well, and if you feel like it, post your pictures to the
Well,
Yahoo group.
okay,
But you've already mentioned that there's plenty of them out there. So
Yeah, and mine are on Google, in the groups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Anything else in the way of kit building or anything like that?
I'm ready to do another one. Linda and I did that together, and we had a ball
Mhm.
putting that together. So I'm ready to do another if I find something that will motivate me to do it. I got one of everything.
Mhm.
So, I either gonna mail it for somebody else, or it's gotta be something just really cool, or I'm really
Yeah.
interested.
I think I've got at least 3 unbuilt kits and maybe 4.
Oh, really?
Because
What do you got?
Bobby was asking me the other day. I've got the power meter kit from 4-state QRP. I've got the power conditioner for the FT817 that I haven't built yet. And that one, I mean, you'd basically call it a kit, but it's really just a box of parts.
Yeah.
And there's suggestions about how to put it all together. And I've got at least 1 QRP transmitter kit, and maybe 2,
Transceiver or transmitter?
just a transmitter. I'm pretty sure it's just
What
transmitter.
kind of transmitter is it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I do not remember. So, if you get really desperate to build something,
Give one to Linda and one to me, right?
yeah, I mean, I know where they are because I've got them in. I've got parts boxes that I have written inventories of what's in there.
Well,
So-
I went through the four states QRP site the other
Uh-huh.
day. Nearly everything is sold out or retired
Yeah,
that they have. So there wasn't anything left in there to order.
yeah. Well, and especially this time of year, whatever inventory they had, people bought stuff up so they could build their kits during the winter and stuff like that.
And that may
So-
be why I didn't get I sent for a part, didn't get it. That may be why I didn't get it. It's just haven't ordered parts.
Mhm. Alrighty, yeah, but Bobby was asking me, thinking maybe in terms of building something up, or I really ought to either, build them or sell them or something, but.
Yeah.
And I'm going back to the office tomorrow to work for the first time since the last
Work?
week of August.
Work?
Yeah,
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. They finally found a problem with my software,
Oh,
so I got to go fix it.
okay.
Or go, figure out some way to point the finger at somebody else. But I don't think I can on this one. So, okay, well, anything else on kits? So we're all up to, at least within this room, we're all up to date and looking for more to do, huh?
Yeah.
All righty, okie doke.
Even David's interested. He's talking about getting a soldering iron.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of stationed.
Yeah. Well, and I've got extra soldering irons too, if you get desperate. I found 2 or 3 as I was going through the stuff in my shack closet. And
One he's ordered or whatever, it's a variable speed one, or variable
yeah,
speed.
very,
Variable
yeah.
speed.
We know what you mean.
But, so it'd just be real nice to,
Uh-huh.
be able to adjust for your different.
Yeah, I don't think I have any that's variable temperature, but that would be nice. So, alrighty. How are things going with the Go kits? Pretty good there.
All of them are in there. We carried the last of it in here tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, I get to thinking after your talk the other night that I mean I'm probably 90% of the way of having Go kit myself, and so I just need to get WinLink installed, that kind of stuff, and just be ready to.
I can help you with that if you need help.
Yeah.
You
Well,
should
and
really
then
need help.
yeah, and then what we'll do is sometime when we're doing a field event, we'll try sending a message or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just that'd be fun.
And some of these guys that we have coffee with on Saturday mornings are real interested in getting out with us and doing a field event. So we may have some field events with a whole lot more participation this year with a little bit of luck. So looking forward to that.
Is there a space at the place that y'all have coffee? You still have it down there?
Yeah, it's really tough. It's so small that the biggest table that they've got is a table for 6. We've been close to 10 people, and last Saturday we were just all spread out all over the place because there's just no.
Y'all need to find another breakfast place.
Yeah, we've talked about a place downtown that's on High Street called Coffee Grounds or something like that, and we might try to do that. We'd have a little bit more space. So
I hate parking out.
yeah, well, that's what people have said is the problem with this place. So it's down there where there's a lot of student housing, and the cars are just right next to each other. So, but anyhow, looking forward to some really interesting field events because there's a lot of folks interested. A lot of folks that are pretty much equipped and ready to go, and I think there's a whole lot of folks that are interested in newer hymns, interested in seeing it. Well, okay. Any interesting contacts, QSOs or anything of interest?
Roger contacted somebody.
Yeah, he was contacted Cuba. I had one the other day too, but I can't remember. I just can't remember what it was.
But it was QRP.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah, it's QRP.
Lynn and Roger contacted each other.
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, we heard about that.
Doing some
Right.
QRP.
Well,
Maybe
we've
not
been
this
doing
past
CW.
week,
You've been
but
doing
they've been
CW
doing
practice,
CW
yeah.
practice a lot every day.
We're on. We've been getting on 144.06
Yeah.
and sending CW. There's a guy down Keith that's down in Frankfurt that joins us.
And you get on that thing where you see.
What we're doing is we're joining on Skype.
Yeah, to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, just talk, and then one of us will take a turn to sending, and everybody else copy,
Yeah.
and kind of we discuss it on Skype, and then turn it over to somebody on
Doing
yeah.
that.
And usually what we do is we grab something out of a book and send text out of a book.
Yeah. That's the way the league does it in WNAW. I think they send parts of QST magazine so that you can go, if you really want to see how good your copy is, you can go look.
I've been I've been using a book on QRP from somebody. If I said the name of it, you'd know what I was talking about, sure. And he's been sending from a cookbook.
Yeah, get you some numbers
Copy
and
that.
Yeah.
numbers and slashes and stuff like that. 1/2 cup sugar or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Roger's come a long way. And he's doing great. Earlier this season, he was talking like he was just wasn't going to make it, and all of a sudden he just took off like a scalded dog, and he's doing really good now.
Yeah, well, practicing regularly and stuff
I'll
like
push
that
him a
probably
little
helps.
bit.
Yeah.
And it's good practice for you.
Mhm. Okay, well, anything else at all along the lines of QRP? Anybody could think of other than we're sitting here waiting for spring to get here so we can get back out in the field.
That'd be fun.
Well, it's 6:48. You need a couple minutes to get upstairs for the weather spotter training. So we'll see y'all on March the 19th, unless we get snowed in again and have to cancel. But thank you all.